Here's my thoughts on the current market condition right now for primarily the stock market. Right now, the S&P 500 is almost at 7,500 points right now. So, or it's above 7,500. I don't even know. It's definitely at all-time high, right? So, is it overvalued? Is it just right? To me, I think it's definitely overvalued, right? But everybody is putting money into the stock market because where else are they going to put their money, right? Like, if you put it in cash, you're just going to lose money to inflation. If you put it into gold, it's just kind of like it's not doesn't feel as safe. It's a little bit too volatile. If you put it in bonds, right, it's just not enough return that you're getting right now for the interest rate that you get receiving than the return that you could get from the stock market. So in a way, like, you could say it's risky if you're putting into the stock market right now, but if everybody's doing it, right, like the markets just keep on going up and up and up. As you can see, like the all of the chips and AI stocks have been ripping since March, during the Iran war, right? So there was just some stocks have doubled, triple, or even gone up 300+%. And if you're not in one of those stocks right now, right, you definitely have like fear of missing out, pain of missing out, and myself included, right? I bought some Micron, but I sold it early. um, I I bought some A-Lab, but I also sold it early. um, you just never know. But I have some other position like Google and Marvel Technologies that was able to add on the dip. But I also made some mistakes on trading part as well, right? Those are considered my long-term play, but I also made some mistakes like by selling cover call too early, looking at the wrong entry point, you would say, and you kind of maybe bought it back at a loss, and then it kind of like just tumble back down once you buy it back. So you never know, really, right? Like, who knows like what's gonna happen? Nobody knows. But my view is, like, there's no other way to park your money, and everybody needs to invest, just like what I have said in the past, right? Like, you need to put money into investment, into assets. And that's why a lot of these stocks are going up right now, not just because you know like people believe in the fundamental value of these stocks, or their narrative of these stocks, but it's just these are the best place to put money right now, because there's nowhere else to put money. The housing market, like, you never know, like the interest rate is so high right now, right? um it's 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 where everybody is parking their money for the time being, myself included. So for me, I think the market is just continue to go up because of how much money the every government is printing out. So there's just going to be more liquidity in the system. So there's more money in the system. So where are the people going to park their money to generate more return? The stock market. And this is so for me, my strategy is, if there's gonna be any significant dip, 10%, 20% dip, that's a dip buying opportunity for sure. So you need to that's the time you can start a position on some of the stocks that you want to own during this fear of missing out time crisis that you be feeling right now. So keep those in mind, like mark down the stocks that you want to own. But right now it's a little bit high, valuation is a little bit high, and the hype is a little bit high on a lot of these higher end AI stocks. So I would, refrain myself from buying at these prices right now, and just wait for a dip. And you be thinking, a dip may never come, right? Because it's just keep on going higher, higher, and higher. And I feel, trust me, I feel you. I feel it myself as well. Um, Pain of missing out, right? But believe in mean reversion, right? Everything is, whatever goes up must come down. Mean reversion. And just be patient. You need to be patient as an investor. That's actually one of the biggest virtue as an investor, biggest attribute. You don't need to trade every day. You don't need to look at your account every day, looking at stocks charts every day. If you have conviction in a certain stocks, and just stay patient and wait for the right opportunity time, and don't trade too much. If you over trade, it's just gonna ruin your return, really, from what I've learned. But not to say I'm gonna stop selling cover calls, but I'm just learning as I go, right? So just let this be the lesson, moving forward. So when if you're an investor, you should be happy that when the stock market goes down, and not be just kind of panic sell when the market goes down. You should be happy because it gives you a discount off of the stocks that you want to own. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to mean revert. I'm waiting for the market to slow down, hopefully in the summer months, and we will get another dip. And hopefully I'm not saying Trump should start another war and make the market panic, but knowing the US administration, something big is always going to happen, especially with Trump, right? So you just got to be patient. That's it. Thanks for watching.